All right, everyone. How about a whoops? I touched my mic. No, it's not a euphemism. Even though I'm just about to say this is a quickie with Steve, I just touched my mic is not a euphemism. So everybody, calm down. Calm down out there. All right, it's time for a quickie with Steve. Here we go. We're gonna find out what your person's. Well, I pulled a kind of a narrow parameter here when I did the pre-shuffle. I said sort of what's going on here in this. It's almost like a little mini mid-month, I guess. Kind of like the same parameter I would pull for a mid-July reading, sort of a thing. Because we did a pretty powerful reading early today, or I did. Somebody did. I'm not sure who. But I did a pretty powerful reading early today. It was an all signs reading where we dug into the why of things. I did something very interesting. I got my pre-shuffle. By the way, if you're new here, hi. Also, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. If you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're definitely here for a reason. It's a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, you found it. Now, I always do the pre-shuffle, of course, before I hit record. This is very interesting. Wait, you're going to want to see this. It's kind of funny. It's like a flip book cartoon in a way, a little bit. And it tells me, what's going on or why I'm here. It's mostly for my benefit. I've gotten in the habit lately of showing you guys the pre-shuffle. It's the Nine of Wands, which is, somebody who's hanging back right now behind that little bit of wall, emotionally closed off, right? Emotionally closed off. Let's do a flip cartoon. You ready? So they start off emotionally closed off, right? Not interested in Four of Cups, not interested in your cup of love. Being the Burger King, the Emperor, gotta have it their way. Very stubborn person, male or female, still silent here, silent Bob in front of the moon. And then, boom, it hits them like a ton of bricks. This is pretty much what we kind of saw today in today's reading that I did, the All Signs reading. It hits them like a ton of bricks. And then karma balances itself. Again, this message of karma trying to balance itself. Energy trying to balance itself. Underneath that is this Knight of Swords. I'm rushing in with a message. It's that kind of energy that's going on right now with this thing. It's like this little storyline, and it comes around on a loop. It keeps coming around and around and around. But this time around, each time it does, it builds up power. Well, I've been tracking these soulmate connections here publicly on YouTube anyway since the beginning of the year, but I was tracking them last year like a madman too, offline by myself in a corner. Probably on this table, actually. I think the only thing missing last year was you guys. Anyway, I've been tracking these soulmate connections, and they keep coming around and around, and each time they come around, they pick up a little bit of power. Kind of how energy works, a little bit, sometimes, but in this case, definitely. All right, let's see where we go here. What's the collective's person thinking and feeling about them right now? Are they touching their mic? What's going on here? What's going on? Let's see. Well, I don't know if they're touching their mic or not. All right. Three of Swords. All right. Three of Swords before the cut. Somebody. Again, we're in that Nine of Wands stage. We had the Nine of Wands as the top card out. I just gave you the little flip book cartoon underneath because I felt like it. But we had the Nine of Wands. There's a wall here. There's someone who's emotionally shut down. It's almost like they're stubborn. They're waiting for you, and you're waiting for them. But they know that you're not going to reach out. They know the onus is on them to reach out. It is, and we know that too because it's their damn lesson. That's that Justice card. Karma's balancing, and that's what sends them in. They're going to be compelled to come in when they come in. Is what that means. Justice card there. The universe is going to give them a push. Because after the cut, I got the Death card. Yeah. Well, one day off, one day on. I'm in. That kind of thing. Death, rebirth. I told you, this is the same kind of cards here we got in today's reading, asking the universe why all this is happening. It really is trying to balance itself out. But let's go a little more surface energy. Let's find out what your person's thinking and feeling. Let's get the overall energy here, and we'll pull a few cards and see where we go, all right? Let's see here. There it is again. Can't have the month of July without the Seven of Swords. And I'm seeing this. I'm not watching a lot of readings right now because I don't have time, but I've been seeing this pop up on the few I have. I've only watched like 4 from 4 other people, and I have to tell you, this sucker, this Seven of Swords is popping up. And one of them, one of my favorites out there, got the same message around this card that I get all the damn time. So I'll just say it again. Right now, with this card popping up in July, somebody's staking out the joint. It's the card of the thief. Somebody's staking out the joint. Before you go in, you sit outside in your car for a little while with your Burger King fast food, peeing in a bottle, and you stake out the joint. That's what they're doing. They're watching you. They're spying. They're doing all sorts of shit. So this is the overall energy. You know what's underneath it because I accidentally showed it to you and me. It's the sun. Yeah, definitely a lot of happiness here. This is a weird combination. This is the Seven of Swords, the card of the thief, deception, lies, somebody sneaking away, somebody making a plan to come in, plotting and planning, keeping things hidden, clarified by the sun. They're all doing it. They're staking the place out because they, it's like I said in my, God damn it. It's like I said in the earlier reading today where I did the all signs reading. The extended for that, the title I gave it was something like, they've weaponized happiness. This person, your soulmate, has weaponized happiness. They truly have. It was the most amazing thing to see in that extended reading. That, you know, they weaponized happiness. This is what this is. It's weaponized happiness. They're driven by happiness. There's a lot of happiness. They really want to talk to you, and they're trying to find a way in. Still behind that wall, though. Let's pull some cards. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, let's see. Hangman, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Star. Jesus. Oh my God. Well, the bookends are the Hangman. I mean, it's a great big row of want. I want to. What they want to do. Equal give and take. Yes, I want to. Don't know how. New perspective. Definitely want to come talk to you. Definitely having a spirit. Your person is in the middle of or just wrapping up awakening. A spiritual awakening. And it's been a long time coming. This star tells me there's some illusions that need to be dropped here. This person has some weird... you can see it right here. This Seven of Cups is illusions. Okay? There's some... I can't even find the words for it. And it's around this Seven of Swords, too. It's why they're casing you out. There's some illusions and lies that they tell themselves and things like that that need to be dropped before this star can finally come in. The star is delayed wish. There's always a delay. It's about divine timing. Yeah, you're going to get your wish, but not until this, and this gets done. And right now it's getting done in the Hangman, but this person's got some illusions and stories they've told themselves, blown something up way out of proportion. Something that may have happened between you two, or a misunderstanding is now blown in their head into all sorts of things. It's weird. It's a very weird energy. I would like to meet your person. Just so I could write a paper on them. Why are the 4... well, actually, I don't know if I'm going to do these individually. I'm going to go ahead and just pull a row of clarifiers. Give me a row of clarifiers here. Might have to shuffle more for that, but, well, guess not. Row of clarifiers. Hangman is here. These are sticking today. Hangman is here. There he is again. Knight of Swords. Yeah, they know they want to talk to you. They know they want to. Right now, they're just sort of... This bat's just waking up and getting ready to fly. That's what I'm getting off that bat. He's just waking up, just now waking up, getting ready to fly. Again, the Knight of Swords is a good sign. It tells me a lot of what has been coming up in the energy, that they're just going to show up like that. Why can't I get these cards apart? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? The Tower. Yeah. The breadcrumbing that they're giving you, the lack of equal give and take, has, I don't want to say it's whittled their soul down. That's kind of dramatic. but it hurts them. They're hurting themselves, and this is again another trait of the Seven of Swords. They're hurting themselves by not giving to you, by breadcrumbing and doing how things are right now is hurting them a lot. It's causing them a lot of strife, if you will, and that strife is bleeding over into their life. Why is the Seven of Cups here with all this illusions? Is what I get off that. A lot of confusing energy here. Justice, yeah, it's time that it needs to be balanced, and the universe is trying to balance it. Yeah, it's really amazing, the energy that's in the air today. It only wants to talk about one thing. It's not bringing up any third parties or anything. It's just this connection needs to be balanced out. Even the fact of them just the breadcrumbing and the not giving to it. You gave a lot, they didn't give a lot. It brought everything down on their side. It put them in a tower. Why is the star here? Okay, yeah, we got this before. I believe I had an extended reading that said something to the effect of the Burger King's been banging your soulmate. Well, they have. The Emperor, the Burger King, male or female, someone controlling, someone having to have it their way. This person's controlling nature, this is what they're getting a new perspective on so they can come in, is what's been delaying this thing the whole time, in part, within them. Again, it doesn't want to talk about a third party. For a lot of you, there's also a third party who is the Emperor. But that's not the energy that's here. It's talking very surface energy here. Just on the surface, your person's own stubbornness is what's been jamming this up on at least one level. There may be another level where there's another person, which we've seen in various readings and such. Either way, there's a lot of confusion here. The universe is trying to balance this out. Again, we saw that today in an earlier reading. This person's living in a tower. They've got a new perspective on whatever this is, this stubbornness, this controlling nature. Got to have it their way. And they definitely have a message they want to give you. The Knight of Swords always does. It's a very precise message. Let's pull a couple cards over the top from the Light Seer and we'll get out of here. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Give me a couple cards here from the Light Seer deck. Oh God. So what's going to happen here? What's all this mean? What do these 8 cards mean? How about that? That's a decent question. That'll work. Let's see, what's all this mean? Here we go. Well, all this means, this new perspective, and this tower, and the confusion, and karma trying to balance, and the stubbornness, realizing the stubbornness, delayed, all of this is the world. That's beautiful, that's a powerful card. Everything's changing. Queen of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The world and the Wheel of Fortune centered by the Queen of Cups. I don't even think I have to read that to you. There's healing coming to this connection. Your person is healing. 4 of Swords at the bottom tells me they're still in the Hangman. They're still figuring it out. There's going to be an awakening here. I believe that awakening is going to be quick. Tower type quick. Very fast. There's a lot of love here. A lot of love in this connection. It's rooted in it. These soul connections are made of love. It's the material they're made of. So the Queen of Cups falling here is amazing. What's even more amazing than that is the next card I go to is the World, which is a new cycle beginning. But with the position of the Wheel of Fortune after it, which is the last card I read, it tells me that the world is destined to happen. This cycle is destined to turn into something different than it is now. I'm telling you, for most of you, the universe is not, it's very clear in the energy, the universe is not going to let up until these soulmates come together. The cycles have been coming around and around and around. They have a chance. It's like I told the Cancers the other day in A Cure for Cancer, the person goes from the Fool, makes it all the way to number 20, Judgment, and then they get judged. And they chicken out, and they get kicked back to the Fool. It's been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. In that reading, their person, the overall energy was the World, number 21. And then the first card out was the Fool. Their person actually, this time around, whatever this time around is for you in your specific cycle, actually may get past judgment. You know? Like an old car trying to go through smog check or some sort of emissions check, wherever you do those. We have smog check here in California. That's a smoggy pain in the ass is what it is. But sometimes you go 3, 4, 5 times, you don't pass. You got to go have something fixed. Well, on that 6th time, you finally make it through. You were 1 hydrocarbon under the failing mark, and you're all set. It's that kind of thing. This person, your person here, whoever I'm reading for, might just sneak past judgment this time. It's destined that they're going to do it, and it's going to be because they realize the love that's here. This is what they're realizing in the Hanged Man, and this is what the Emperor never wanted to look at. All this love. I got 2 cards of destiny here, and actually technically 3, because the world isn't technically a card of destiny. It's just sort of the most powerful end of the major arcana. But I'm going to call it, because look at the color match here. These are very similar colors in the card. I mean, they all literally go together. So that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. That's what's going on. That's the update. Hey, I got energy updates coming the rest of the week. We'll see what's going on. I'm trying to dig some different layers to get you some different information. Because on the surface layer, it is what it is. This is pretty much the surface. This is just like a surface layer check-in here. It is what it is. But on the deeper layers, we can find out more stuff. So I'm trying to kind of dig in a little bit. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and all that. All right. Good luck.